Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Boba7772, and today I'm coming at you with the Bioshock Infinite figure of Booker DeWitt. So without further ado, let's get started. I want to start out by saying I've waited so long to get this figure, and I have not played the game since it came out. I think I got it the week it came out, and I played the heck out of it. I love that game. It was amazing. I really need to go through and play it again. So I might get names or stuff wrong, but I am very, very glad that we finally got this figure. It is a long-awaited treasure that I've been wanting. And without further ado, let's go over the packaging. So it's by NECA, as are the other ones. I got it at Hastings for $19.99. Bioshock Infinite label up there. It's in the standard NECA packaging. We see Booker here. The camera actually recognizes his face as a legit face. That's kind of cool. If you're like a package collector, this is probably going to look very funny to you. I think it looks funny. It looks kind of ridiculous. Also, you can see some marks on his face that I'll get into when I open him. Yeah. And then we have his shotgun and his, I believe that's a railgun. Skyhook and shotgun, yeah. I'm thinking of Halo. So yeah, we have Booker down here, Booker DeWitt, 17 and up. And then, on the back, come on, focus. Oh well, Booker DeWitt, it reads, "One thing I've learned, if you don't draw first, you don't get to draw at all. Booker DeWitt is a man with debts that he cannot repay. Offered a chance to wipe away the debts, Booker must now journey to the city of Columbia, locate the mysterious Elizabeth, and return with her to New York. Armed with a skyhook and a shotgun, Booker will need to battle the founders and Vox Populi alike to complete his mission and find redemption." So all in all, a very cool figure. I can't wait to open this. I hope that he's as good as the other ones. And without further ado, let's see what he's made of. And it looks like he's made out of plastic. So this figure is, I'm just gonna come out and say it, a major disappointment. How you saw him in the packaging, I don't think that they could have posed him any other way. So it's not just packaged collectors that are getting hugely ripped off. It is loose collectors too, like myself. And I will go over why. So Booker comes with two accessories. We'll go over them first. First we have a skyhook. And I put that in his hand. Pretty much how you get it in his hand is you have to take the hand off. It's on a ball joint. You hook the band onto his arm, you put the hand back on, and then you grip the handle, as you can see there, with the fingers all in each one. And then he holds a skyhook. It's pretty much two basic colors. It's a brown and a silver. It looks really nice, though. They got it like very, very, goodly detailed. It looks really nice. The shotgun is like maybe three colors. It's gold, brown, and a blackish very dark brown. It looks very nice too. You can only put the shotgun in this hand and only put the skyhook in this hand. I tried to put the skyhook in this hand earlier. Did not work. I realized that, and it was kind of silly. So yeah, articulation on this figure is a ball jointed head, I believe. Yeah, that rotates around 360 degrees. Shoulders rotate around 360 degrees and move down to a point. And I want to stress that you have to really force them, and even when you force them, it's just kind of like that. Elbows, or the shoulders turn 360 degrees, and they go, down to a point. The elbows rotate around 360 degrees and down to a point, and the hands are on ball joints. The waist, yeah, he does have a waist articulation, rotates around 360 degrees. His legs will bend out like this, and they can also go forwards, backwards. He has really nice leg articulation. His knees bend backwards and around 360 degrees. And do his feet ever? Yeah, his feet, I believe, are on a ball joint. But they rotate around 360 degrees regardless. So next, let's look at this figure. Let's get it in better lighting. So, I just want to say I'm not a big fan of this figure so far. Okay, so here he is. You can see this little mark that's on his head. I don't think that that's an in-game thing. I think that they just messed up with the paint job. Also, if you look at his nose, his nose looks really odd. I think that they shouldn't have added paint detail onto the nose and just kind of carved it out a bit. But that's just me. It just kind of looks funny. He has his scarf tie thing. I haven't played this game in forever. I feel like a noob. Around his neck. That's kind of hooked on at some places. Like under his jacket, it is attached to the figure, but it's loose in the front here. His shirt, you can see it's a plaid black shirt with a pocket. It looks really nice. They got wrinkles in it. Really nice detail. And then you see his green jacket with the buttons here, and then he has a little pouch right under his arm, and we have the SMG holster placed under his arm. Here's the back of him. Really nice pants, very accurate in game. So yeah, you might be wondering, Boba7772, why don't you like this figure? He does not seem bad at all, or maybe you've caught on and are like, this is a terrible figure. I will tell you why I don't like this figure, and it is all in the arms. The arms do not go down to where he can, like... Here, I'll show you an example with this Arno figure. See how his arms just go down to his side and it looks natural? This is the most natural pose I can get for Booker. It just looks so silly. You cannot get his arms to go down. I think it's restricted by both articulation and the pouches that are under each of his arms. Also, he's just... There's so many things they could have done better with this figure. First of all, and it might just be mine, but the paint job on the face, the nose, and the dot on the forehead, it's just sloppy. They shouldn't have done any paint for the nose, just kind of carved it out. Second of all, the SMG slot below his arm, it would have been nicer if they had it removable to where you could put the SMG and like a removable SMG too. That would have been cool. But if they had done that, then you could have actually hopefully put his arms down, given his arms a little bit better of articulation and done that. He has really nice articulation from the waist down though, which I really am a fan of that. But from the arms and both arms actually and the face, I'm not the biggest fan of. They could have done so much better and I'm kind of disappointed. So I'm going to give this figure a 3 out of 5, and should you get him? Well, if you collect the Bioshock Infinite figures or are a huge Booker DeWitt fan, then yeah, go for it, get him. But just remember, you're paying about $20 and this figure is not great. If you're just kind of a casual collector, you know, get the better figures, not the messed up figures, then this might be a figure you might skip on, unless you're like a really big Bioshock fan. But that's pretty much it for my review. I got him at Hastings for $19.99. I'd been looking for him at Toys R Us, but I was kind of surprised to find him at Hastings. I was very disappointed with this figure as well. So thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, Boba7772 out.